Fantasy Football Crew. This is week number 2. I got a lot.
Highest scoring team in the league right here.
I mean, overall, are you talking about?
Overall.
That's true.
That didn't go well for you last year.
That is true also.
Yeah, because I was top scoring team to make the damn playoffs, but
White Claws, man?
White Claws? Ain't no laws on, bro. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's get into the first topic. Obviously, injuries. The motherfucking injury bug.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody, like, if you survived last week without getting injury, like, somebody's looking out for you because
That is fast.
Dude, like, every league I have somebody on IR. Every league I have somebody like matter of fact, my other league, my whole bench is considered like questionable or out. Like there's no in between. And I mean the biggest one, what do y'all feel is the biggest injury so far?
I would say Saquon.
Okay. So what does this do for Saquon next year though?
I think it dropped him out that big 4. I don't think he's one of those premier.
No.
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, you can't.
The past 2 years, Barkley, I'll take him.
Yeah, if you
after 5.
Exactly.
After 5.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's 2 quarterback league though. Look how many running backs dropped this year though.
Yeah, but some of y'all are just foolish though.
That is also true. That is very true.
Ain't no reason my running back should look the way it looked. That was just foolish on some people's part. You know, I just feel like at a certain point, you know, like so Saquon getting hurt, Christian McCaffrey goes down. I mean, I seen Brady had said something like Christian McCaffrey going down, but I mean he still put up like what 24, 25 before he got in the game.
He had like 2 tough.
He's out for 3 weeks, but he gave you a week before he left. It wasn't like he just, you know,
back to back, man.
Dropped the goose, or it's not like he did like Kirk Cousins and put up negative points before he rolled out on you. You know
then it's not like Brady ain't got nobody to put in for him. So you got David Johnson, you got Leonard Fournette. Look at the game Fournette had last week on 12 carries.
You know, I got something to speak on that about the next topic because it's like it was an interesting move you didn't make. Me, you know, maybe you know some I don't, but
let's continue. Let's continue though. All right, so injuries. Speaking of injuries, so Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
When y'all think he's coming back though?
Man, still not practicing, so I mean
he ain't come back till week 4.
When is they?
I think it's gonna be 3.
I don't 6. I think they're bye week 6.
Yeah, I think he got the benefit. Well, not the benefit, but like, you know, I don't want to get hurt, but they had Monday night, and then they don't play again until Sunday night, and then you know what I'm saying, like the following week.
Yeah.
I feel like he might come back next week. I feel like they'll put him out there, but I don't know if I'd play him.
And you can't use him as a decoy. Just I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna go out there, you might as well.
Raheem Mostert. I have a feeling about.
Yeah. Well, I should hope 49ers. They mean, man.
They said it was Listen, they said it was the field. I'm like, did they put the field on the Indian burial ground? Like,
what the hell?
They said like 8 players on the team. Like, how?
Yeah, that was crazy. So now that vaunted defenses took a big hit. Huge.
Would you AJ Brown?
Yeah.
He's been hurt though. Julio Jones, Devontae Adams, hamstring.
Julio, do y'all think Julio's is like long term?
I don't think so. Yeah, because I mean, Julio always get nicked and nacked the whole season, but
I know
he end up with 1,500 yards and 8 touchdowns easy. So
it's looking, but right now it's looking, man. Calvin Ridley,
he is balling.
Your boy Gage,
that's another. You know, Austin Hooper coming around a little bit.
Y'all think?
Not Austin Hooper. I'm sorry, Hurst.
Yeah. Y'all think George Kittle?
Yeah, that's another one.
I don't know how that's going to turn out because just say the 49ers ain't what the 49ers going to be. So they might.
And that was something not even second round pick.
Try to risk and hurt George Kittle further, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I know it was week. Some of these are week 1, but I mean, it bleeds all in together because I mean, you're talking about Le'Veon Bell got put on IR. That's 3 weeks. I mean, Josh Jacobs and Darren Waller both questionable this week. Kenny Golladay still hasn't played a game, and whatever. Juju's questionable. Like I just feel like, you pick a player, you pick a team. Somebody from the team, it's like somebody of note probably hurt.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So that led to our waivers, which was really interesting. I feel like I'm been chopping at the bit to get at it. So what do you think?
Stays on the waivers.
So what do you think about the waivers? Amo, I'll turn this to you. What do you think about the waivers?
I mean, like you said, I'm just looking at I was just going down the little list here, but like just looking at it, I mean, it was some interesting moves going into it. The first waiver this week was
we forgot Cortland Sutton too.
I mean that was huge. I actually had high hopes for that whole Denver offense, but Jared McKinnon's the number one.
And you can't forget about Tyrod Taylor. Got stabbed in the chest,
Yeah, bro, that was an inside job. They wanted to see what they saw Justin Herbert. They said, get this guy on the field. That was the craziest story I heard in my life.
That's what
He's going past for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown.
That story right there is right up there with see, I don't know if y'all remember, but it's like around 2005, 2004, the Saints had drafted Adrian McPherson.
Okay.
He was a running quarterback, he's a mobile quarterback, like dude had whatever. Y'all know how that man ended up not playing for the Saints? It's not that he didn't make the roster. He got ran over by the mascot in the golf cart. Took him out. And I think once they broke his leg or something like that. So they had to put him on IR. And I mean, most people, like I said, you're a mobile quarterback, you put on IR with your leg, all this stuff. I mean, but like I said, I'm not saying he would have become Hall of Fame quarterback. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying the man never got a fair shot. He got ran over by the damn mascot.
But sometimes things happen in weird ways. Tyrod is kind of piggyback to him. He's kind of known for getting things started, and then
I heard that
the next guy.
Same shit. I heard that the other day. They was talking about Tyrod. He started at.
Well, it was way back in the day with Buffalo. He tried that.
Buffalo.
I had high hopes for him.
Oh, then he was with the Ravens for a while.
Yeah, I did have high hopes.
That behind Flacco for 4 years.
I did have high hopes for Tyrod because when he was in Buffalo, and
I won a fantasy championship with Tyrod.
If you compare the numbers, statistically speaking, Tyrod had the same rookie year that Lamar Jackson had. Not Tyrod's rookie year, but I'm saying Lamar's rookie year, the one everybody was like, "Oh God, yeah." Tyrod had the exact same numbers. Like they were almost identical. So that's the thing.
The problem was that second year when they take that leap and Tyrod kind of stay in those rookie numbers.
So okay. So wait. Yeah. Wait.
Enjoy it.
Let's talk about the waivers.
Oh shit.
Wait. Am I seeing this right?
What a moan do now?
No, not a moan. I'm just okay. This is the first. I'm at a loss for words. Y'all know I talk a shit ton. But did I just see that old man drop Saquon? So wait. Okay, so he dropped Saquon. Who he picked up?
McKinnon.
No, he picked up McKinnon?
Yeah, he picked up McKinnon.
He dropped Saquon and picked up McKinnon.
Yeah.
Okay, I see why you're gonna talk about these waivers. Okay, I see why. Okay, so Jerick McKinnon. Well, how do you feel?
Well, shit, Amon picked up fucking Freeman before
but it don't. Yeah, I mean, but that was a great move on the most part. But how do you feel about Jerick McKinnon being? I mean, you lose Saquon, you go pick up Jerick McKinnon.
Yeah, you only got McKinnon for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, on the positive side, honestly, I thought. I mean, not even just to go to him because he didn't even have number one waiver. I don't believe.
Who had number one?
I think he still had number one. Brady. And you don't go after potentially Mike Davis at the time.
But wait.
No.
See, I'm so confused because the way it processed. Well, yeah, Brady might have had first.
No, Paul got number one. Paul's last place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If you last place, you get number one waiver every week.
Right. So it's Paul. Okay. Yeah. So Paul had the chance to go get Mike Davis.
So
I mean,
you could lose every game
But he
get
goes,
that 8 spot, get the number 1 waiver, and then bam, just go win your championship.
I don't know. That's how I don't know if I recommend that
so
strategy.
It's only so many waiver spots available.
Jerry McKinnon, that's the top. I mean, that's his pick. I don't know how I feel about that. And then Rogo's pick up Jono Smith, which is crazy because then later up he goes pick up Mike Gesicki. I don't know if he still has 3 tight ends on his roster. I didn't look at all that.
I don't know either. I mean, he started.
But Anthony went pick up Deion Lewis and he dropped Cam Akers. How do you feel about that?
Mike Davis.
Anthony also got on Mike Davis.
Yeah, I think so.
He needed a running back though. Bad.
Tillman drops Naeem Hines.
You tank for Naeem, and then you drop him, man. Get him in another week.
Then he goes pick up Joshua Kelly. Joshua Kelly should have been on more rosters. That's a good pickup. Ready Freddie drops Sony Michelle. Goes pick up Darrell Henderson. That's
why
a good
I'm
pick.
trying to get off Eckler. You know, Joshua Kelly's about to come in instead of
Amon drops King Lock, as he calls him, and goes pick up Justin Herbert. What do you think? How do you feel though picking up Herbert and the Chargers staff coming out saying, "Hey, that's our quarterback." That's not.
I mean, I like I say, I would be surprised if he go out there and he just does half what he did last week.
Then Paul also adding to the wide receiver mix. Paul goes add Devontae Parker.
Great pick. He started him too.
Yeah, he started. He started him. But
he still did.
Keenan Cole was out there, and Tillman drops Marvin Jones go pick up Keenan Cole. If
then
I was Paul,
Paul got Joe Mixon on the bench.
If I was Paul, again, I'd have made the move to pick up Keenan Cole. Not telling you how to run your team, but I'm just saying Keenan Cole is statistically the number 1 for the Jaguars right now. Mike Davis, Mike Davis.
I was feeling good about Mike, man. I wish I had another roster.
JB drops Darius Slayton to pick up N'Keal Harry. How do y'all feel about that?
Ooh, Slayton
That's
I read a Slayton though.
I'm about to go pick up Slayton.
You still see who's the best. You still see who's the favorite receiver in New England right now.
Yeah, but Cam also made both of them boys look real productive the last 2 weeks.
Edelman?
They had some pretty solid numbers.
That's what Edelman did last week.
I mean, Edelman is already on the roster. So
the Mud Dogs. The Mud Dogs.
Damn.
The Mud Dogs pick up Antonio Gibson. Drop Zach Moss.
But you drop Zach for Antonio.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
And
Zach Moss ain't doing nothing.
And so 5 hours ago, to clear up what I was saying about Rowe and the 3 tight ends, Rowe does not have 3 tight ends. He dropped O.J. Howard.
Okay. He's been a revolving door at tight end. Actually, I was kind of surprised. I was surprised last week when he dropped actually, when he snagged him up, he dropped Evan Ingram. So I was like, that's interesting.
And Le'Veon Bell. Like I told you, whatever that man's, whatever he's doing. Real quick before we move to the next topic, how do you feel getting those players from him and then busting his ass with the same players he gave you?
Once again, we came at. Like I told him, I think I read it to him on Monday. I was like, if you just start, if he just start Kareem Hunt, he wins. Like you sit Cohen and you start Hunt, you good to go. That's a win. That's an easy dub.
Yeah, I'll play him this week, and he took your advice. He's going Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb.
Run that best duo in the league, man. That's at least 40.
And he started CD Lamb. That dude, he just got all the faith in you. Like he's like, what
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Trust me.
All right, so then we'll get into topic number 3. Who do y'all feel needs to make moves?
I mean, I look at one particular game. I know it's last week, but I'm looking at that Anthony and Tillman game. If you don't start, what is it, Alexander Madison? You're pretty much gonna win that ball game. So it's
okay. Can we talk about though, like why? I don't know how his roster was constructed at the time, but I feel like there was running backs on the waiver wire.
Plenty.
Not even and regardless if it's like they're a terrible running back or regardless of whatever, I'm still trying to start somebody who is not gonna get like Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook gets the whole load. Like that's not even like
that's the thing.
Parts of a timeshare.
Madison is just a handcuff. That sits on the bench till Cook get hurt.
Yeah, there is no like split time. There's no timeshare. There's no nothing. That's why
Cook's a third down back.
Again, to further my point, Paul, that's why you would take somebody like Dalvin Cook early, because Dalvin Cook is not in a timeshare. There's no question who's the running back. You like those questions. That's where you start somebody. That's where you go pick up somebody. I mean, Joshua Kelly apparently was out there on the waiver wire. Joshua Kelly would have been a damn good start for him. You'd have definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean that's
Antonio Gibson.
I can't kill on Anthony too much. So this week he started Deion Lewis and Mike Davis. So that
I like that a lot better. But then you got Sammy Watkins who's in there. But I mean, I don't want to go down nobody's roster. But
No. Yeah. So that's
on your roster, man.
That's a move.
Huh?
Go down your roster. What moves you need to make?
I already made them. But yeah, they
real talk. Speaking of another team needs to make a move, I think JB needs to make a move. I don't know if JB watches a podcast. I mean,
of course he does.
Whatever, but
JB need to move that tight end to me. No, not like that. No homo, but
that tight end's in the good light. But I feel like he has. I mean, with Deshaun and Pat, he has that's great. But Mark Ingram and Devin Singletary. I mean, Mark Ingram, he produced last week, but it was off of a 45-yard, 30-yard, 35-yard run for a touchdown. That's the team when y'all talk about making a move, because I like his team. I mean, Adam Thielen's been putting up numbers. I feel like he's got a pretty good team. He had
shake up them receivers too.
He had Colonel Mostert. That was So
I mean,
he broke that other day for 80 yards. I thought I was gonna lose that game.
Yeah, I mean, if he kept on playing, he probably would have. But I mean, like you say, it's a fine. Like I said, one problem is, it's still early. You don't want to try to make too many moves too early.
Don't want to make too many moves.
Well, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to make too many. You don't want to make too many trades.
But he's the master.
I'm always
in the middle of everything.
Listen. Amon has everything mind fucked to the point that, like, sometimes I see Amon make moves and I'm like, is he making that move to try to come after like Clyde or Miles Sanders? Like I'm serious. Like, he makes moves and I'm like, you don't even need this player. Are you making that move to try, like the Mike Evans move? I was like, I feel like he's trying to make the Mike Evans move to like see if I'm gonna take a bite on the Mike Evans.
I mean, everyone fished the line. You always gotta, Waylon is a, avid fisher. You gotta throw that bait out there.
Speaking about teams that don't need to make a move, let's talk about Timmy.
Oh,
yo.
I mean, that's a squad.
Yo, my dude has a squad. He's got Aaron Rodgers. He's got Aaron Rodgers coming off the revenge tour. He's got Russell Wilson, who's been playing lights out. Derrick Henry. Connor, who bounced back week 2.
Don't remind me. Waste the waiver while you're on business now.
2.
Tyler Lockett, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Higbee with the was it triple? Was it triple?
Yeah, it was triple
touchdowns last week.
That was triple, man.
I mean, that dude's
got Montgomery on the bench.
He's got Derek Carr, Malcolm Brown, Henderson, Montgomery, Gallup, and Mike Williams.
So do you drop one of them and secure that Rams backfield?
I would. I mean, why not?
That's pretty dicey, man.
It is dicey, but dude, everybody, like, whoever's been the starter has been performing, and I do think eventually, long term, talent wins out. Like, even backfields that start out as a committee. I mean, hell, look at Paul's gonna hear this and think I'm going back on proving this point, but look at Clyde. If Darren Williams stays, it's a committee. If Darren Williams if he doesn't sit out, it's a committee. But people are still drafting Clyde in the first round because at the end of the season, towards the end of exactly, because towards the end of the season, guess what? Like, you're talking about 4 or 5 games in, that's Clyde's backfield, and he becomes the workhorse. So he's going late because he's not the workhorse at the beginning. But with the Kansas City, the number 1 offense, and you're talking about getting Clyde, that's the sort of, like, that's what dreams are made of, so say.
That is true.
And so I do think in St. Louis, I do think it will become a clear cut. I do think, though, Malcolm Brown's the clear cut. I really do. Like,
over Akers.
I do, because he was there before. He was there when they had
Oh,
time.
yeah, I don't think Akers
he knows
is gonna...
he knows the offense. I do think Cam's a good player, but like I said, I just feel like eventually, like it might be Michael Brown's time. You know, like sometimes that running back just needs that first running back to kind of go away for a minute, and then, you know, so
anybody what happened with Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler?
Exactly.
I don't remember what exactly happened with that situation. I mean, Melvin sat out a couple of weeks.
Austin Eckler was on the roster for about 5 years.
But you know what? Then, but I mean, then after that, I mean, once Melvin came back, Austin kind of came back down the arc. And
he did, but they did pay him. They did give him the contract.
$8 million a year.
He did. I mean, he has been producing. I mean, he's not getting the rushing yards, but in a PPR league like we play, I mean that's
what makes Austin
money.
A value
player. Oh, definitely. That's why I think you know, we talking about who needs to make a move, but I do think when Anthony making a Deion Lewis move, I do think even if they sign Devontae Freeman, I do think Deion Lewis can be a worthy start just for the simple fact of his pass catching ability. I mean, when Deion Lewis played for the Patriots, that was talking about a top 10 running back.
Yeah.
Just from catching the ball, not even rushing. He was like, it was like having another receiver at the running back position. So I mean that, you know. So then we get to number 4. Well, so we get to number 4. We'll talk about who's the matchup of the week.
Oh man,
matchup of the week.
I mean, I like that matchup. I mean, I think I mentioned to you, but I mean, at first I was going one way, but you can't go wrong with the commish going up against Waylon. I mean, that's going to be an interesting battle.
That's what I know.
Yeah, I know I wanted to go another way with that one, but I think it's going to be a pretty good battle. You know, the projections already there, but I think it'll be interesting.
I think that's an important game because I mean, you know, not to be on the commission about whatever. Because he took care of business. He went out and won last week, but
hell of a game though, hell of a match.
Yeah, but whoever loses this game drops to 1-2.
Yeah, and that's
Brady and JB too. That's a good matchup.
Yeah, it got a few. It got a few, like you said, a few interesting.
Because Brady wins, he bumps over JB.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna beat Paul. Paul's 0-3.
I don't think Paul won 0-3. Not to pat my own self. I mean, Paul got a solid squad.
You say Paul. You say Paul.
He really does. Like you look at Paul's squad. Josh Allen been playing great. Mr. Trubisky put up the numbers. McKinnon, if he just produced 1/3 of what most of us doing, he was straight. Jonathan Taylor proven to be a top 5 back. So
yeah,
far. So I mean, and you got 11 points by Devontae Parker already. So
truthfully, like I said, Paul, I think Paul, like I said, I do think Paul is in a spot. I do think had he taken anybody other than Saquon, he might be in a better position.
Same thing we could say about Anthony though, because he lose Mike Thomas. You put Mike in that starting lineup, that's gonna be a whole different ball game.
Yeah, for that game, but I'm saying his squad. I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with the no running back. I'm not comfortable. Maybe eventually.
A lot of people was doing it. Maybe
Joe was all doing it. I got all the running backs between me and Will.
It was.
You started it off.
Between me and Stephen, that's
the top 25 running backs.
Shit, top 15.
Yeah, top 10. You really.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, Chris Carson. Aaron Jones, Chris Carson. That's in our starting lineup.
Right. Zeke,
Josh Jacobs, and Clyde.
Miles Sanders.
That's top 6.
Miles Sanders.
Top 7 running backs.
Somebody give me the Miles Sanders. Because like I said, dude put up 20 points last week.
Top 7 running backs. Besides CMC.
And then don't forget Drake, and you got Nick Chubb. Oh no, I talked too fast. My bad.
Drake.
What
Drake did all season.
Okay.
Drake didn't do nothing this season.
If you didn't tell me MVP was gonna get 50 touchdowns.
Let's talk about our open discussion. Let's talk about we'll move to the next topic. We'll just kind of talk about some things. I do want to keep touching on Brady, sitting Tom Brady, and putting in Fitz magic. That man put up 26 points.
But he's doing it.
Well, I don't know if it was time. I mean, me personally, but I mean, I don't went a different direction. But I understand it. But man, you putting a lot of faith on Drew. You putting a lot of faith in that offense.
I mean, I'm a Saints too, but I
He
feel
can
the
switch
same.
it up. He can switch it up.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just as of right now. I mean, because I would.
And a lot of them, like we say, oh, they can switch it up. They can do this. They can do that. Man, a lot of them, they start whatever they start the week with, whoever they put in that lineup, that's where they stay.
But did he make a move though? Just opened it. Like, did Brady ever make a move?
No.
None. So he didn't.
Brady probably made one waiver move this whole time.
That is interesting.
Which is interesting with the Christian McCaffrey injury.
And Sterling Shepard.
Then James White still on his.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I still can't get over. Paul. So you have to drop Barkley. He drops Barkley, and then he goes pick up McKinnon. You
see what Tillman just wrote in the group?
What?
I like how Paul went and grabbed JB's backup.
Almost like he's in the podcast. Almost like the commission's in the podcast, listening to what we're talking about. Because that's why I said it caught me like at a loss for words. Because I'm like, wait, he dropped Saquon, and then I was like, he picked up McKinnon. Because you could have went so many ways with that. Dion took a chance on Dion Lewis. You snatched up Devontae Freeman if anybody could, but. Take a chance on.
I had a free roster spot. I couldn't help it, and I honestly didn't know I was able to get. I was honestly just doing waivers. I mean, inside I do them Sunday night, so I just doing my waivers and setting it up, and I'm like, oh shit, they say ad.
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah, so let me go plug him on in. I mean, I'm hearing I know everything everybody else hearing.
What if he don't sign? You think that's a possibility?
That he would.
That he don't sign. That he doesn't sign.
Oh, he already signed. Everything's good to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He did all that. Devontae Freeman. He did everything.
He won 1 year, $3 million.
Yeah, so everything's good to go.
How do y'all? I mean, do you trust Devontae Freeman?
Yeah, I try. I mean, I got to see how the season play out. We got bye weeks coming up. In 4 weeks.
I had to pick him up in one league because I lost Saquon.
Yeah, so I mean, it's good to have. People gonna come calling.
I don't trust the offense. Put it like that.
That's why I feel like Dion's the better start because I feel like they're not gonna be able to run the ball. So no, you can't tell me teams are like teams are afraid to run.
That's what sucks about having a great running back on a sucky ass team.
Yep. Because
you fall from behind, you're not running the ball no more.
Yeah, because you can't. And so
unless you Carolina with CMC, he's gonna get his touches.
Yeah, because he can catch the ball 100 times. That's why I said I feel like Dion Lewis is the more valuable back. In my opinion, only because I feel like he can get those short to intermediate passes, which I feel like they're going to have to do a lot. Because I see them being down often.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to see how that offense is going to play out. Because I don't feel it ever really came together in New York. I know somebody was always banged up 1 week. Horrible throw. Everybody came together with, was either injured or something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they move forward. And hopefully Danny take the next step to where we actually get some production out of that offense.
Yeah, this is true. So, is anything else I want to discuss?
How comfortable you are about the Eagles receivers core, though, Amal?
I'm not.
That is not even necessary. But I mean, we get Alshon back. Hopefully, we get Alshon in a week.
I do think that Sean's not getting enough credit.
Carson just got to be better. Honestly, I mean, you had 3 turnovers in the last 2 games, 6 turnovers.
I do think
Philly fans call Carson big what Carson?
I do think without your boy, without Miles Sanders being there, I do think that affected game script because, I mean, you look at week 1, you don't tell me they thought that was going to go that way. Miles comes in and plays well, even So I feel like if you put Miles in week 1, maybe that changes the game script. Yeah. Maybe Wentz is a little more comfortable. I do think, like I said, it could look differently, but it's just like, it's just the way the cookie crumbled for them at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I feel we can have a bounce back here. We get some players healthy in the offense.
Go ahead, flip the question because I know you're gonna flip it. How we felt about
what you gonna say about how Las Vegas had a hell of a opener? I mean,
so that was a crazy game. I am worried about Drew. I'll be real. I'll be 100.
You feel about that way?
Man, I do because there's passes where it's just like there at certain points.
There had passes that was there.
I feel like he can't make
it there.
Exactly passes in the back in the gap. I feel like he could have looked down the field, seen a receiver, and been like, all right, I got this. And I don't feel like he has that confidence no more because it's like he almost looks out of sorts. You know, I don't know if it's the lack of training camp or what it is, but it's just like he looks out of sorts. He looks like he don't fully know what's going on. And
we said about the GOAT, the dude who one of the greatest offenses we've seen.
That's never good at a quarterback. I mean,
hey, it's good for me though, Kamara though.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like I said, like
that's what they shied away from though. That game, not to fantasy purposes, but Saints should have kept running the ball.
Yep.
Because they would have won the game.
Oh, but it's the same.
The run was early. You had to run open early. And then you want to go and pass and.
The game against the Bucks. The game against the
stopping on wow.
The game against the Bucks. The defense won the game. The game against the Raiders, I feel like, defense kind of let it slip, like like a most.
Definitely not letting a while ago, man.
Never. I mean, I got him in like some other thing. I mean, I got him in like the 9th round. It wasn't that sweet.
I had a sweet deal brewed up.
It wasn't that sweet.
You hurting that bad at tight end?
That's what I said.
You could come get Andrews. He's available.
He's got Evan Ingram on the bench.
Send me both of them, man.
Hey, they're available, man.
J.K. Dobbins for Evan Ingram.
But all right, y'all. So, anything else y'all want to discuss? I mean, Paul just said you got it because Tim was coming at him. It's funny because when they see this tomorrow, I don't know, man. These waivers, bro. These waivers.
Going for the scoring champ title.
You can have it. I don't even want it. You can have it. I don't want it this year. I accomplished my goal. I want it. I don't even want it.
Shit.
Yeah.
How many people in this Zoom got a championship though?
I mean, just in this particular league.
That's just rude.
Just in this league or just overall? Because I got 19 to my belt, but I mean, in this league.
He said 19. Okay.
But
19 out of what? 19 out of 1,000.
I mean, when you're
about 150 leagues.
I was about to say when you're playing 200 leagues.
I mean, I've been playing fantasy since 2010. So,
I mean, because I was looking at it like comparing my whole I'm in 5 leagues this year, so I'm looking at it as a whole. Currently on the season, I've lost 2 games.
I'm
out of 10.
either one way.
I've lost. So I'm 8-2 right now.
Either I'm undefeated or I'm over. Is either one spectrum or the other.
I won this week, but that Michael Thomas move. Actually, I won that league. I'm thinking I lost, but I still beat that dude without Michael Thomas. And then I won again this week without him. But I don't know, man.
And a bad start on my end. I should have started Robinson. Shit.
It'll be interesting to see how things continue to play out this season.
Still upset about the 8 playoff teams.
Paul, I feel like this podcast is we're not bullying you.
I respect you, Paul. Like I said, I still feel you're a top team.
We love you, Paul.
We love you, Paul.
Anytime you need a jambalaya, Paul, I got you.
Anytime you need a trade, call me or Moan. If you call him Moan, Moan's gonna put you over the table. I won't put you over the table. I'll take you to dinner first, Paul.
Gotta get out for that.
Bye, y'all.